Hello friends, today we will do long answer questions of chapter number 1, The Fun They Had, to be answered in about 100 to 150 words. Question number 1, how did a chance discovery of a paper book leave Margie and Tommy awestruck? Answer, Margie 11 and Tommy 13 are neighborhood friends in the year 2157. It is an age of total automation, mechanization, digitalization and computerization. Children do not go to a school building and they are not taught by a human teacher. Instead, their teacher is a teleteacher, a computer-like machine that has millions of books. It can be customized according to the age and learning needs and abilities of individual students. Reading is done on screen that displays movable text. So, one day when Tommy finds an old dusty paper book in the attic of his house, he shares the exciting news with his friend Margie, and together they are awestruck, for they had hitherto never seen or heard about a book that had no screen but only fixed text on pages that had to be flipped with fingers. As the duo kept reading the book further and further, their excitement kept growing. They were awestruck to discover that ancient schools were huge buildings where hundreds of children studied together the same syllabus, the same subjects, and carried out the same activities and tasks. They were taught by real human teachers with the help of real books. Margie believes that students those days must have had a lot of fun studying together. Question number 2. What are the main features of the mechanical teachers and the schoolrooms that Margie and Tommy have in the story? Also, Tommy and Margie are young school-going children in the year 2157. Schools and teachers have an entirely different form from the ones in the 20th century. Margie and Tommy's school is not in a separate special building, but in a room in their respective houses where the television or the mechanical teacher is placed. Each student has to sit and study alone with the help of mechanical teacher. The teacher assigns tests to the students and assesses their progress. The speed of the different subject sectors is fixed according to the age level of each student. There is a special slot in the teleteacher where students have to insert their homework. If the mechanical teacher develops any fault, there are engineers to repair it. Sometimes the fault may be a major one and it takes a long time to repair it, as was the case when Tommy's history teacher developed a snag. Thus, the mechanical teachers and schoolrooms of Tommy and Margie are fully computerized and are completely different from the present-day schools. Question number 3. Why did Margie hate school? Why did she think the old kind of school must have been fun? Answer, Margie hated school because it did not have any fun. Her schedule was too regimented and she had to study at fixed time on all days of the week except Saturdays and Sundays. She did not have any classmates to study with and seek help from. Her mechanical teacher sometimes developed a snag and assigned her tests that were quite difficult for her. Constant failure to perform well in such tests was disappointing for her. There were times when she wanted a break, but technical advancement of 2157 did not give her a chance. The county inspector took just a little while to set right the geography sector of her teacher. She thought that the old kind of school must have been fun, unlike her school. The ancient schools were in a special building where the students from the whole neighborhood came laughing and playing. Students of the same level would be in the same room and were taught by human teachers. The students would sit together in the schoolroom, go home together, learn the same things, help one another with the homework and talk about it. Hence, schools in olden days does not restrain the students but gave them a chance to grow together. Question number 4. Do you agree with Margie that schools today are more fun than the school in the story? Give reasons for your answer. Answer. Margie's school as described in the story seems to be a boring place where learning is a mere task. In comparison, schools today are more fun. Students get a chance to come out of their homes and travel to reach school. On their way, they laugh, play, and have so much fun. The schoolyard too is a great open place where the students get a chance to interact informally with each other. They get an opportunity to share their experiences and help each other. Their learning schedule is also flexible and gives them enough time to have fun. They also have so many extracurricular activities which teach a lot of skills in a fun-filled way. Their teacher is a real person who makes them sit together and teaches them the same topic. In this way, they learn to adjust and adapt, which helps them to develop the values of tolerance and cooperation. Hence, Margie's view that schools today are more fun than her school is totally justified. Question number 5. Suppose you are Margie. Write a diary entry dated 17th May 2157 about Tommy's real book that he found in his attic. Tuesday, 17th May 2157. Dear Diary, it has been a wonderful day for me as I have seen a real, hardbound printed paper book. In fact, Tommy found the book in the attic of his house when he was cleaning the cupboard of his grandfather. It consists of about 200 pages which have become yellow and crinkly with time. It is a strange experience to read the words fixed on its papers like the ones in my telebooks that keep moving as I scroll. When I turn the page, I find the same words again. The book is about a school from the olden times, about 2 centuries ago. Can you believe that? In those times, the school was not a room in one's own house but a special building dedicated to the purpose of teaching and learning. The students of the same level studied the same thing, sitting together in the same classroom. It is really wonderful to think that the teachers were men and not machines. I really believe that it must have been great fun for children to go to such schools together, laughing, joking, playing and teasing each other. How wonderful it must have been. Then the students helped each other with lessons as well. I wish I could travel back in time and study in one of those schools. Margie. Thank you, friends.